Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are breaking down a massive shift that's happening right under our noses. I'm talking about how artificial intelligence is completely turning employee wellness programs on their head, taking them from just a nice little perk to a real, personalized, strategic advantage.
Okay, so let's just dive right in and look at the fundamental change here. Forever, workplace wellness has been about these one-size-fits-all solutions, right? You know the drill. A generic gym membership, maybe a webinar on stress. But AI, it's completely flipping the script. We're moving to a model that's super personalized and, this is the key, proactive. It's all about getting you support before you even realize you need it.
But, to really appreciate just how powerful this new way is, we have to talk about why the old model is so broken. It's failing everyone, both the employees and the employers.
Okay, get this number, 22. That's the average number of different wellness solutions a single company offers its people. And instead of being helpful, it just creates this confusing mess, right? It's a maze of options, and the result is super low engagement. It's a classic case of more is not better.
And that failure to engage, it's a really, really big deal because we are not talking about a small corner of the market here. This is an industry that's projected to be worth over $100 billion. And a huge driver of that insane growth is the promise of AI, the potential to finally get a real measurable return on that giant investment.
So the big question is, how does AI actually fix this?
Well, it basically acts as this incredibly powerful personalization engine. It completely shifts the whole approach from, reacting to problems after they happen to being proactive and actually preventing them. And that word proactive is so important. Here's what it looks like in the real world. Instead of waiting for someone to hit a wall and report burnout, the AI can look at anonymized data, things like a pattern of late-night emails or a calendar that's just slammed, and spot the warning signs. And then it can prompt a really early supportive intervention. It's about heading off a crisis before it even begins.
And the process behind this is actually pretty elegant and simple. Step 1, it collects data from sources you agree to, like your smartwatch or maybe some quick surveys. Step 2, the AI crunches that data to find patterns, identifying your personal stress triggers or potential health risks. And then, step 3, it gives you a timely, proactive nudge. We're talking something as simple as suggesting a quick walk or a 5-minute meditation, but it comes at the exact moment you need it most.
All right, so let's get practical. How does this all look in action? Because AI support really covers every part of our well-being. This goes way beyond just managing stress. Take physical health, for instance. The AI basically becomes your own personal fitness coach. It's not just counting your steps. No way. It's analyzing your activity to build a workout plan that's actually tailored to your goals. And get this, some apps can act like a virtual dietitian. You snap a photo of your lunch, and it'll give you little suggestions for healthier choices. Pretty cool, right?
But this willingness to use technology gets even more incredible when we talk about mental health. An amazing 80% of people say they're open to the idea of an AI-based therapist or counselor. Just think about that. That signals a massive shift in how we're all thinking about getting support.
And what can AI do here? The applications are truly transformative. You get 24/7, totally confidential access to chatbot therapists to talk through stress. The AI can even analyze communication tones to pick up on rising anxiety and then deliver a real-time intervention. And some studies have shown AI can predict critical mental health risks with stunning accuracy, which can literally be life-saving.
This chart right here just drives the point home. When asked about discussing stress at work, a whopping 68% of employees said they would rather talk to a robot than to their own manager. So why is that? Well, it's pretty simple. The AI offers a completely judgment-free zone. It's a confidential space that people just don't feel they have otherwise.
And the support just keeps going. AI is also stepping in as a personal financial advisor, helping people figure out their 401k or pick the best benefits plan during that confusing open enrollment period. It's even acting as a social connector. It can match colleagues for mentorship or spot the signs of social isolation, which is huge for remote teams.
Okay, so this all sounds pretty incredible, right? But of course, a technology this powerful is not a silver bullet. We have to be smart about it. Implementing this responsibly means we have to navigate some really big challenges and ethical questions. So, what are the risks here? I mean, that's the crucial question. We absolutely have to be clear-eyed about the potential downsides. You can't just jump on the benefits without understanding and, planning for the risks.
Really, the biggest concerns fall into three main buckets. First up, data privacy. I mean, we're talking about some of the most sensitive personal information you can imagine. Second, there's algorithmic bias. We have to make sure the AI is fair and works for everyone. And third, and this is a big one, is the risk of losing that essential human touch. So to get around these problems, the best companies are putting some clear rules in place. It all comes down to a few best practices. You've got to be totally transparent about data and get consent. You have to keep a human in the loop, especially for things that require real empathy or in critical situations. You have to constantly check the algorithms for bias. And you have to communicate to build trust. Okay, so when you put all of this together, the good and the bad, what does it all mean for the future of work? Where are we headed?
I think the key takeaway is this. The goal here is not replacement, it's augmentation. The smartest companies will use AI to do the heavy lifting, the data analysis, the routine nudges, and that frees up the humans, the HR pros and the managers, to focus on what we do best, having real, meaningful, empathetic conversations.
And when you do it right, when it's all implemented thoughtfully, AI takes wellness from being this kind of forgotten perk and turns it into a core part of your strategy, a program that actually boosts productivity, lifts morale, and helps you keep your best people. It really becomes part of a healthy, resilient company culture. Which really just leaves us with one final big question to think about. This technology isn't sci-fi anymore. It's here, right now. So the real question isn't if AI is going to change workplace wellness. It is. The question is your workplace ready for an AI that cares?